Uh-oh.
NEDO.
Here we go, here we go! Woo! It's going hard! Watch the organ play. There we go. Yo. Welcome. Welcome to the MAD LUCRATIVE Podcast. I am your host, yours truly, Magneto 7. In the building. Run it up. Nevertheless, this is another week. Welcome. I hope your week was amazing. I know mine was. First off, I want to start off by saying appreciate MC War Battles for letting me be a part of the situation. They hit me up. This actually has been in the works since before the pandemic. Pandemic came, canceled Christmas. So if y'all didn't check it out, go get the joint off the page. MC War Battle, rap battle, Vado versus Saigon, which I got a whole story about that. P versus Charlie Clips. Joint was stupid. So, first off, let me give y'all and this is for the non-rap community, cause I know some of y'all just be like, I don't know who that is. Okay, you know who Jay-Z is, all right? Yes. So I remember this had to be, what is this? Probably like 90. No, not 90. Probably like 2007. Yeah, about right. About 2007, Blueprint 3 came out. And I know y'all remember the joint with Just Blaze produced for Jay-Z. I will be, I will be. Yo, this joint was stupid. It was a Rick James sample that he flipped. The first person I heard on that beat was Saigon. Ever since I heard him on that record, I started following his movement. And like, Buddy is one of the GOATs that I don't think will get his flowers, just because the way things kind of work. But when I found out he was gonna be a part of this rap battle, I was like, of course, like any beat you need, just holler at me. I got you. So fast forward, we had the coronavirus. Coronavirus is real. Had coronavirus that canceled Christmas. Buddy from the rap battle hit me up, was like, look, we're gonna have to reschedule this. I don't know for when, because they always wanted to do like the theatrics and have all of the ring, the boxing ring and all that stuff, like the other battles. Y'all already know, I'm not gonna say the name. I'm talking about MC War Battle night. So they always wanted to do that, just have a big production, and they had a nice little budget to go behind everything. So again, they told me I need some beats. We got Charlie Clips. Crazy thing is, everybody that comes to the studio knows that I'm in the house 24/7. I'm just not one of them. I'm not a person that wants to be out the house. It sounds terrible. I'll network. Don't get me wrong. I will come out and network with people, chill, catch a vibe if you may. But I'm not just one of them people that just be in everybody's business, everybody's house. Like, that's not me. Everybody studio hopping, club hopping, every strip club. Not me. Not me at all. But I was just talking to the other rappers that was coming to the studio. I was like, yeah, we got something going on with MC War Battle. And, they got Vado, Saigon. I'm hyped. I'm like, Saigon's this, and that. Charlie Clips on P. They're like, Charlie Clips, that's crazy. So I'm like, who? Yo, y'all don't judge me. But I was like, who is Charlie Clips? They were like, bruh, please, do you tell me you lying? I was like, okay, who is Charlie Clips? I was like, Wildin' Out? I was like, yeah. Like the big dude from Wildin' Out. So I was like, Emmanuel Hudson. Yo, I definitely deserve a boo for that one. I'm sorry. I know I deserve it for that one. Yeah, I know. Anyway. So they told me that, Charlie Clips, he's a big deal in the rap battle community. Then everybody that was coming to the studio just started sending me links. I was like, yo, just check him out. Like, he fire with it. Yo, I must say, Buddy is a stone cold killer. Fire. I can't deny it. I'm going to show you around. But yo, again, shouts out to MC War Battle. If y'all did not listen to the battle or watch the battle, go look at it. It's up for pay-per-view right now. And I just want to salute y'all again. Thank you for letting me be a part of your situation. Next up. It's been a lot that y'all been doing out here in these streets. So, I want to start with let me see. I got Squid Game. I got Dave Chappelle. I'm going to start with Squid Game because I got some beef to pick with y'all. When it comes to this show, all right, I will say this, and that's shouts out to Sean for putting me on to the subtitle game. But he was like, yo, if you ain't like it with the dub voices, like, just listen. Watch the joint with their native language, and you probably like it a lot better. So I was like, I don't know. And don't get it twisted. I'm not a punk about mine. It sounds terrible. I love a good kill in a movie, right? The thing about that is, this is the thing. If you're going to shoot or kill somebody in a movie, I want to have probable cause. Like, I'm just weird. So, like Saw. All right, y'all know the Saw movie. People do. It's still a game. But then, somebody may have did something back in the past that was kind of trash. And then, this is the repercussion. This is the reason we're torturing you and all this stuff. You want to play the game? You can play the game. Get out. All right. Cool. I like that. The Ring. I like that. It's reasoning behind everything. It's a backstory. This Squid Game, I don't really understand. I don't understand the concept of a whole series of people getting tortured to play a game, right? Because they're in debt. I can't get with that. Like, call me a punk or whatever. I know. But the way I look at this, and just come with me for a second. If I'm down, and I done been there. Let's say I'm down 30,000. Down 30,000. Life ain't looking too good for me right now. And some rando comes up and be like, bruh, this is the hood version of Squid Game. Bruh, I got this game for you to come play. And, if you win, it might be a bag in the end for you. And it sounds beautiful, but me being the cynical person that I can be, I'm not going to just be like, yo, okay, let me go ahead and try it. I'm going to go on Google. I'm going to look up the little symbols. I'm going to go on Google and see if I can find the symbols first. If I can't find the symbols, I probably ain't going to play the game. But then when you get there and they tell you, the premise of the game. Sorry, if y'all ain't watched Squid Games yet, it's a spoiler, so you might want to fast forward to the next part. But if I see, when I first wake up, I see all these people in here. I'm like, okay, what kind of game is this? Then can't nobody remember how y'all got there, and you drugged. I'm going to be looking crazy again, like, bruh, I might need to ride out. This is a little crazy. But then the last strike, when they go and do the hide and go seek, what is it? Red light, green light. When they go do red light, green light, you see the joint, they move up, pop, 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 pop. You're done. All right, let's play some more. Let's play another round. Like, I can't get with that. It's too crazy. Call me emotional, call me whatever, but for y'all that like this show, something wrong with y'all. No. Yo, if y'all like this show, something wrong with y'all. I mean, put yourself in, and I'm not going to stay on Squid Game for the whole pod, I promise you. But put yourself in the shoes of the person that's in debt to play the game, and you get popped for, just for trying to win the money. I can't get with that. So for y'all that might love it, go ahead and comment on the bottom. I don't care. Like, call me a punk, whatever. It is what it is. But it's a no-go for me. It's a no-go for me. Next thing that I saw that I love, this is something that was on Netflix. If y'all ain't watched the Dave Chappelle special that he just put out, that joint is straight fire, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yes. You gotta pick up the energy, cause that Squid Game just getting your spirit. Just do something bad to your spirit. got your spirit man feeling crazy inside. So for y'all that don't like Dave Chappelle, I get it. You might be a punk. It is what it is. You might be a little bit soft. It is what it is. You might be you wear your feelings right here. It might be whatever. But when I saw the still image on Netflix, I was like, yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch it when I'm not sleepy, like after working on the property or something. I gotta watch it when I'm fresh. So me and wifey turn on the joint, kids sleep, so we turn on the Dave Chappelle special. First off, when he starts to talk about the LGBTQ community and black folk and white folk, is what I expect. I don't expect nothing less than some controversial comedy. I think, just look at Dave's track record. We got the Chappelle Show. We had Tyrone Biggums. We had what's your boy, Clayton Bigsby. Like, you already know what time it is when you see that. It is what it is. You just go with it, or you go to the next joint. But, and this is another spoiler, if you ain't watched it yet, don't look at this part. But when I saw how he would correlate the races, and make people feel like, okay, if you're going to judge this one, then you might want to judge this one too. If you want to judge this one, maybe think about this area. Because for a long time, I've been one of these people, and I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about this with Sean too. But I'm one of the people that I can't just take anything at face value. That's why I talk about the vax the way I talk about it. That's why I talk about economics the way I talk about it. Real estate, just a sense of self. That's why I am the way I am, because I believe that if you really pay attention to your surroundings, you pay attention to kind of where everything may be going, you'll know how to navigate, and you'll know how to get to bags. You'll know how to get happiness. You'll know how to build relationships. Just read the room. The room is the world, the earth, the full earth, not the whole wide world, Earth, Craig. But I'm listening to Dave. I'm watching him. The energy. There's no cigarette. It was no cigarette on this actual special either. I don't know if y'all paid attention to it. No cigarette on this special. So he walking around, people laughing. I'm seeing some of them in the audience just mad. They can't get with it. They're like, I didn't expect Dave to do this on this one. He did it. But how he talked about his friend that was from the trans community, and he wrapped it all up together. That joint was so beautiful. Like, it almost had a little small baby tear right there. I was like, oh my God. Dave, you gonna make us cry. You gonna make us cry. But it brings things back home when you hear a comedian put the two stories together. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna sum it up. I'm gonna probably do a terrible job of doing it, but I'm gonna sum it up. And this is what made me almost have a tear. He talked about this lady always showing up to his shows. Can't remember. I think her name was Carla. Showing up to his shows, and she laughed. She was the hardest laugher at every show he did, and he found out that she wanted to do comedy. He gave her a shot. She got on stage. She bombed it. He made it very clear. She bombed it. But after she got off stage, she got back off stage, sat in the front of the audience, was laughing as hard as she could. And then the dialogue started going back and forth between the two. Because she, again, from the trans community, and he was doing the jokes about the trans community. Right? Right. So, he ended up wrapping it up and saying how she took all this turmoil for sticking up for him on Twitter and ended up, ending herself, not existing anymore. And he was just summing it up like, yo, pay attention to how y'all treating each other, even if it's somebody in your own community. And I like to bring that to the black folk. Like, even if it's somebody that might not be from the same educational background, that might be from a different economic background. Like, yo, everybody deserves to be heard, listened to. Give that person a shot, right? If you may. Don't just prejudge them because they look different, they smell different, they pronounce their words different, they have different sexual preferences. Like, that's not necessary. All that's lame, bro. Like, y'all got to get out here. And that's it right there. I really wish that some people would take time and strip away how they grew up. Let's say that. Strip away how they grew up and really put themselves in the other person's shoes. I say this all the time on this pod. Y'all know how I am. Like, I'm not going to just sit around and see nobody just get put down, stomped on. I don't know. Like, if you fighting for real though, I might just have to get a gun. Like, I'm not going to fight. I'm too old to fight. I'm just saying, I can't be fighting. It's crazy. That's why I stay at the house. But anyway, if I'm seeing or witnessing somebody being treated wrong, whatever, I'm one of them people that I'm just like, yo, back up, chill, lay off of it just a little bit. Like, you wilding out right now. And I feel like we need more people like that. But when you step in for the person, don't fill it with your own tendency to want to take over and then treat the person worse than the other person. Like, be in it for the good of humanity, right? We don't just want to do random stuff. We want to do everything purposeful, without strings attached. I'm just saying. So let me go ahead to another joint. We're gonna transition to another joint in a minute. So let's take a break right quick.
NEDO.
All right, I'm back. So we to the money talk now. We about to talk about some bread. So, again, I told y'all on Lexi's episode, Instagram is like the adult video game. So, but for me, the video game is in real life. It's crazy. Come with me. So I saw that Tyler Perry was about to build an airport, his own airport in Atlanta, Georgia. Bags! Yo! This is exactly what I be telling my fellow black folk, my fellow white folk. Dream big or go home. Stay at the house, my G. Like, okay. So, I don't know which episode it was. Maybe in episode 3 or something like that. But I remember talking about Tyler Perry Studio, right? The original Tyler Perry Studio, before he built this big old army base of a studio. I was like, yo, it's something different. I think I haven't seen a black person invest in themselves or their movement in this way. Fast forward. This mother bought an army base, right? Which is equivalent to, let's just say, a little small town. His studio is a full small town. Like a whole area right dead in the middle of Atlanta. So now I see that Tyler Perry's building this airport. Again, yo, I got to give it to him for that. I got to. That's a boss. It's such a boss move. This is why. If you have Marvel renting your studio out, you got Fox renting your studio out, you got Universal Pictures, whoever that comes to Atlanta to rent his studio out, you got him renting your studio out, a black man. Then you build an airport. How difficult would it be for you to just put it all in the package? It's like Airbnb and Turo on steroids. Let's look at it like that. Airbnb, Turo, and Peerspace all in one. So let's say we got Tom Cruise. We're gonna go with a big act. Let's say we got Tom Cruise coming to Atlanta to shoot the next Mission Impossible 10. Like Mission Impossible X.0, whatever. Then you got another conglomerate like The Rock. Rock, he always come down here to do movies. But let's say you got them two coming in. There is no need for them to go through Hartsfield-Jackson. That's the biggest airport down here. Like, that's one of the busiest airports in America. It's crazy. If y'all come down here, you'll see it. It's stupid how much traffic comes in and out. But you got them back and forth. Eliminate that idea. Now, Tyler got his own clearport. You got the actors coming straight in from your airport. You got them coming from the airport to your studio. They can stay on the lot because he got living quarters on the lot. You record your movie on the lot. Go leave Atlanta, back through the same airport. That's such a freaking play. That's a play. And I ain't planning on getting in this space, but when you look at a play like that, I see he's created multiple streams of income from one idea, which is film. You're meeting separate needs through film and your airport, because now you can keep everything exclusive. You don't have to worry about and I know some actors be cool with it, a lot of them don't. But you ain't got to worry about the actor going through the airport getting like, can I get a picture? Or harassed for money or anything, like, or robbed, because it is still coronavirus season out here in these streets. You ain't got to worry about that because you fix every facet of contact. Tyler, beast mode. Yes, sir. I love it. All right. And I think I'm gonna talk to Sean about this because I want to the condom in California. Yo, California got the condom. Take the condom and if you take the condom off, it's illegal. Listen, yeah, I'm gonna talk to Sean about that. Next up, Black Excellence. Dr. Dre doing the freaking Super Bowl next year. Let's go. Ownership. All right. When I saw this, y'all already know how I feel about Dre. Dre's like the ultimate GOAT for me to look up to. From a business standpoint, to a sound standpoint, to the influence standpoint, right? So let's backtrack, and I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the beginning of Dr. Dre. NWA Dr. Dre. You go from cutting records, having parties, till you find these a group of dope MCs, Cube, Eazy-E, you know what I mean? Ren. You create a conglomerate of a group. Mad controversial. Controversy is good if you do it the right way. Just put that out there. So you got mad controversy. Then you go from there to leaving the group. You start Aftermath. you do Aftermath. You got Eminem. You get Eminem. You got 50 Cent. You got 50 Cent. You go to Dre Beats. Bags. All right, then you go from Dre Beats to Apple Music. From Apple Music to, oh yeah, my homeboy is in charge of the entertainment for the Super Bowl, and my homeboy ended up being Jay-Z, another black excellence situation. Then my homeboy says, you know what? This year, let's do something new. We're going to do something fresh, because normally, we don't have to pay for the acts for the Super Bowl, but this year let's create a little budget for the acts. Coronavirus season, so we want an entertaining Super Bowl halftime show this year. I ain't saying the one before it wasn't. I'm just not a Weeknd fan. I'm just saying. You can have Bruno Mars do it every year. I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm gonna call my other homeboy up, Dr. Dre, and see if he got some acts that can do the show with me. So, first off, Mary J. Blige. You can't leave off Mary J. Blige without getting Eminem. You can't leave off Eminem without getting Snoop Dogg. And then I'm sure all of them are going to just bring out just all of these legacy acts for the show. I look forward to this. Like, I know for a long time, especially even like the Grammys, like shouts out to the Grammys still, Atlanta chapter, whoop whoop. But us black folk normally don't have our own halftime show, except for like when we had Beyonce, we had Prince, that was dope. But then outside of that, we end up getting like do a chip break or like go drink some beer right quick during like Aerosmith or whatever. I love Aerosmith, but the average black person might be like, I'm going to pass. The fact that this whole Super Bowl is driven by urban music, because Eminem low-key black. We adopted him a while ago. But the fact that we're influencing the whole halftime show, like, this joint gonna be stupid. And I think, who over this? Is it Pepsi? I think it's Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi. So, the fact that somebody in the PR department or the marketing department was like, yeah, we need to do this, yo. Salute to y'all. I look forward to it. It's gonna be stupid. That's enough of my rants. Last but not least, and I wanted to make this a short episode because last week we did I think like an hour last week. This week, I'm going to lay low. I'm going to lay real low. Shouts out to the vape company, and it's called The Vape. Like, everything going to be down there. It's down there. But I got an email one night. I was sitting back, sipping on a little bit of wine, I stopped smoking Black & Milds a long time ago. Like 3 weeks ago. Nah, I ain't smoked Black & Milds in a minute though, for real. But I get an email in from the vape company, and they were saying that they really wanted. Can you find that for me? They were saying they wanted to do some type of partnership. So I was like, I don't see the point. I don't see the point in me doing a vape partnership with this company because I don't smoke no more, and I don't want to encourage other people to smoke. And then I'd be looking crazy because I'm selling. It's like me being the poster child for Newport. Say, have you some nice fresh Newport cigarettes? I'm not doing that. I'm just putting it out there. But anyway, The Vessel. That's the name of the company. The Vessel. So they hit me up saying, yo, I think your fan base would love to do something or get some of our products. And I was like, I don't want to sell smoking, but I had to think about it. I got a lot of family members. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of studio clients. They want to come in here, smoke weed, stank up the whole building. This is for y'all. So guess what? Mr. Magneto 7 has a code for you. You're welcome. So, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I could be butchering this whole campaign. I don't care. I do care, but anyway. from my understanding, when you vape, you're getting clean smoke. It disappears. It's not gonna be all caught up in your lungs and all this other stuff. So that was more of the reason for me joining with this company, because I want to help people on a lot of levels, but some of us may be a little bit more stubborn. So if you can't stop smoking per se, try to vape. Start weaning yourself off the vape. Now you're not smoking no more. You're running laps. You're doing 30-mile runs. Whatever floats your boat. But this is a option for you to get off of what you're getting on. If you're smoking weed, y'all know about this. Y'all know better than me. If you're smoking weed, maybe you can vape with the weed. Can you vape? Yes. The youngin says yes. You can vape with the weed, with the oils, whatever. All right. So anyway, if you want to try this out, the code is going to be at the bottom. Shouts out to the Vessel Vape Company. Next week, I promise you, I got some heavy content. I wanted to keep this one light because we just came off of a lot of stuff. It's no way possible for me to catch up on everything that's happened. So next week, we definitely gonna touch on Facebook blackout. Yo, yeah, we gonna chop it up on all this next week. So go back and look at Lexi's episode. Thank you for coming this week. It's been real. Love y'all. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.